Others drop to the bench. And also in that starting 11 today is Dan Edwards, who scored on the weekend, Kalaloo Kamara, Emlyn Wellsmore, Christian Trycheski, Yusuf Ahmed, and their talisman up top, Manny Agwick. Just two changes for Adam Pittick's Dandenong Thunder that went down by 2-0 at the league leaders at Olympic Village. Enough to read the play and win the ball back quickly. Another experienced figure at A-League level, Wade Decker, weighing in there. But here's Zinni with space and time to supply the cross. At the top of the box is Manny Agwick, who's been on fire in front of goal this season. But you wouldn't know it by looking at that attempt on goal. It just trickled to Jamie Young.
Yeah, and there's that
in the long sleeves. It's a driven effort this time, and Kalaloo Kamara gets on the end of it. Well, there's some issues here with trying to clear the ball. Kamara, good save,
great
Young.
Save.
Down to his right, denying the big centre-back, who puts his hand to his head in disappointment.
Well, that's a great save. You would have saw that very, very late. Steve coming through a crowd of players, got his big frame down. Though none of the abuse, you can be your own ref. Who'd be a referee, eh?
Maybe the chance here for Tavia. Oh, good save, Young.
What a save.
Wow, Luca Tavia thought he'd opened the scoring there. Jamie Young, this time with the left mitt.
Steve, that's just an...
by Trycheski, who drives it into the top of the box. It's cleared away by Taylor. And that will be half-time here at Paisley Park. A really entertaining first half. Neither side with a goal to show for their effort. A lot of attacking endeavour by Avondale, and the Thunder, well, they've held up strong, and Jamie Young's been sensational. Dockerty Cup quarter-final. We're locked at 0-0 at the moment between Avondale and Dandenong Thunder, as these sides press for a berth in the final four of the Dockerty Cup for 2025. And in addition with that, a spot in the national round of 32 in the Australian.
Who love to talk and do marshal and organise their defensive unit very, very well.
Ashida with the shot. It was bouncing up and down through the penalty area, and Manos with the mitts out to field the ball and rebound Avondale into attack here through Wellsmore, into Steffens had momentarily switched flanks. Oh, Edwards has gone in with the studs, and he could be in trouble here.
Yeah, just a little bit high, nothing more than that. It was a late tackle. Studs are a little bit high, but there's no malice in it.
And this time it looks like it's Hassan Jallo that's going to be going straight into the book. Well, I was just saying that the Jew was holding off and not getting too slippery out there. Players are starting to lose their feet, just as I've said that. Hassan Jallo into the book. Here's the striker for Valentini, but he's given away the free kick on the follow-through there after blocking the cross. Expert bit of play to get back and block the cross, but was there a flailing arm?
I think it was a flailing arm, Steve,
and he goes into the book for his troubles. Does the substitute, Steph Valentini. He's got Mehmeti to beat. Can he get the cross in? He gets it to the near post. Diving header by Alessi. Agwick, standing start. Straight into the mitts for Jamie Young. And the experienced custodian isn't troubled. Good move by Trycheski out wide to get the ball in. That would have been something special. Valentini wins the header. Trycheski is onside here. This is Christian Trycheski.
Jamie Young again.
And Jamie Young comes up big when Trycheski probably should have scored there. A goal that would have put Avondale into the cup only moments after Daniel Clark had almost scored at the other end. The cup semi in the national round of 32 for the Australia Cup. So sides are coming in to have a chat, and coaches will be trying to put together the best game plan that will serve their players that they've got available to them for the next 30 minutes. A fair few subs have already been used, but there's still a few up their sleeve.
Free and still in the league, still in the Dockerty Cup as we stand.
Well, it could be a famous season.
Fantastic season, yeah.
Yeah, if they're to recreate. It's 2012, they were the winners of the State Knockout Cup, as it was known that season, beating Port Melbourne 5-4 on penalties.
Isn't it? You know, whipped across with pace. Any little touch on that in the 6-yard box, and it's
by Wellsmore, and Edwards with the opportunity, and it was straight down the middle of Jamie Young's goal.
How many times have we said that tonight, Steve?
Sion Cuba's ball is expertly provided to Courtney Perkins, who floats it in. Cuba getting on the end of it. Sion Cuba, and Manny Agwek fires over from close range. Jamie Young with the save, and he will not be beaten. Manny Agwek, can't believe that he hasn't broken the deadlock though. Decides against floating the ball in, and now it does come in from Wellsmore. It's nodded away by Mehmeti, and that will be the end of the first period of extra time. And the best chance of that period, apart from the one from Courtney Perkins, had to be the one that fell to Manny Agwek, who...
15 minutes now for both sides.
Oh, here we go for the second period. Steve Curtin and Craig Filer here, thanking you for your company in this contest tonight. Jamie Young, the man who's been impossible to beat.
Centre back, did play a lot of football as a centre midfield, 6 for South Melbourne over
Here goes Valentini. Oh, and Jamie Young called into action again, a strong right hand. And he had to really repel that ball out of play altogether because they were queuing up to get the rebound.
Almazi will pop into the centre of the park, or whether he'll go as a 3 at the back and push Rosmowski on a little bit.
Agwek running at Romanovsky. Manny Agwek drives it across the face of the goal. Valentini outside of the foot. Goal! Valentini breaks the deadlock, and at long last, Jamie Young is beaten. And it's that man, the scorer, City, presented with the easiest of opportunities, and he took it really well, and he gives Avondale the lead.
Yeah, good little goal. That saw the little space in that corner. Just used the outside of his foot and curled it into that top corner. Got out of his feet very well. Yeah, it's a good finish. It's a good finish. Yeah, you could see it coming, Steve. You know, they were tiring. You could just see the legs are slowly going on Thunder. And
it's Edwards.
Now it's about now it's about the mental strength of Dandy. What have they got left in the tank?
Downs, who's been great during this extra time period, offside. And Manny Agwek is going to be flagged offside.
It could be a book in there as well. Yeah.
Manny Agwek goes into the book for kicking the ball away, delaying tactics. There's a chance for Yoshida. Trycheski giving chase. Yuki Yoshida. Oh, and it was too close to the keeper. Daniel Clark was lining up at the back post. He went to ground. He might be suffering a bit of cramp there, but there's no time to lie down. And the substitute who sends it forward towards Alessi. Trycheski, they can't afford to foul him here, the Thunder. Towns. Jamie Young is motoring back towards his own goal, but Valentini is looking for his second of the evening. Stefan Valentini, and he couldn't have taken it better. And Avondale are going to go through to the Dockerty Cup semi-finals. And they're going to make the Australia Cup National Round of 32 history as well. And Stefan Valentini has been the difference on the night.
Yeah, good finish. It was inevitable, wasn't it, that they were pushing for that equaliser, and the space was going to open up behind. And fantastic break. Stefan Valentini kept on side. Ball was played over the top, and a great finish. And
this Dandenong Thunder side. So no avail at the end. And that will be it. Avondale advance. Thunder's run is over in the Cup in 2025. But it's jubilation for the Avengers. And it's Stefan Valentini, the man who's broken down